discrimination and stigmatization, denial of resources, opportunities, services, and/or humanitarian access. What acts or situations constitute the presence of the risk? This protection risk occurs when people is deprived or preempted access to vital resources, like education, healthcare, livelihoods, or social services due to unlawful or unjustified actions or policies with the consent, or under the acquiescence or negligence of public officials or responsible parties. It can appear in multiple forms. Discrimination is the act of treating people unfairly due to categories they are perceived to belong: race, gender, age, religion, sexual orientation, as well as other categories. Stigmatization relates to dehumanizing, degrading, discrediting, and devaluing people. Stigma and discrimination are deeply connected. Stigma often fuels and justifies discrimination, enabling it to become systemic. Individuals may face stigma for multiple overlapping reasons. Denial of equal opportunity relates to any restriction of access to livelihoods, services, or entitlements, limiting individuals' ability to work or sustain themselves. Denial of humanitarian access involves obstructing delivery of humanitarian assistance or deliberate attacks against humanitarian workers. What factors must be identified for monitoring? Monitoring should focus on systematic exclusion, whether through direct barriers or neglect, especially where needs worsen due to depleted resources and prolonged state inaction. That includes when people are denied services without viable alternatives, or when fear and threats prevent them from safely accessing what they need. In conflict settings, the warring parties in control are responsible for meeting civilian needs, with outside relief allowed only if they fail to do so. In natural disasters or other climate impacts, the duty falls to national authorities and other responsible parties. Key factors to look for include institutional failures, discriminatory practices, poor service provision, and patterns of exclusion that disproportionately affect population groups. What information and data can illustrate the presence of the risk? This risk is best understood through a combination of cross-sectoral data and contextual analysis. Food insecurity and livelihoods, limited food access, market disruption, debt. Service barriers to land, work, education, healthcare, safety. Protection threats, movement restrictions, aid denial, GBV, early marriage. Structural exclusion, poor governance, discriminatory norms or laws. Coping strategies, harmful responses tied to vulnerability or lack of options. Losses, damaged assets, missed services, displacement, mental health, social breakdown. Together, these signals help us identify not just individual cases, but broader systems of exclusion that must be addressed to protect rights and restore dignity.